Alright, I think. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I think. Okay, good. So, hello, guys. So this is my main Nix system. If you watch my videos, the last Nix, like the last like interface was a bit like cappuccino theme, and this is more of like a groove box theme. So the thing was, I had a problem with like this PC a while back. The SSD that I was using for it got corrupted, so I lose like almost everything that I had, like my personal data and other stuff. Uh, Mainly because I did not like back up my data, and unfortunately for me, it did not end good. So today, oh, I mean, was it today? Yesterday, I basically just um I rebuild my system, like not from scratch, but obviously Nix as a way for you to um bring your system back up, because you have everything like declared in code. So it was a bit easy for me to spin it up. But while I was doing so, I did add a few of issues regarding um like age nicks. Like I have to like disable age nicks because my system wouldn't like build to the new configuration. I had to disable some other services too, but I'm so glad I was able to like recover my system uh, back to the way it was. So the only thing I spent my time doing yesterday was just making sure that I get the right team and just some productivity stuff going on. So I don't really know what I'll be doing today. Possibly a lot of stuff, but I might be re-enabling Ajax, or I might be fixing issues that I need to fix. Just doing something, and I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. So I think before that, I already done this today. Backup system and flick before major update. I did this also because I did my updates today, right? And um I had to like back up my flicks and all that stuff in case there's like a breaking change with the new updates. I could just like uh roll back to like a new old stage. And also I installed cut shots because I wanted a way to kind of like edit some of the videos that I had, but unfortunately I don't think I'll be sticking with it because my mini PC cannot undo that, so I'm not going to be. I have a YouTube video I want to watch uh, by Dinkins, and I think I might do that later today. So, and also there's a bit of issue with my Tmux when you do like Tmux and you let me see the into like my config. So you would notice that the color is kind of like different, right? Like this is not how my um Neovim color looks like. So I think Tmux add like an extra kind of like color palette or something to the existing one. I don't really like this. It looks like pale and dull. So I think the issue might be because I did not have like some kind of configuration enabled or disabled that is causing Tmux to just like apply this sort of like theme on my existing theme. So I plan on also doing that. And yeah, so that's that about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing today. I I do have a lot of stuff in my backlog to do, but I just don't want to like I just want to stream and I don't want to make it like a specific kind of thing to stream about. Just like I just want to stream. So if you notice, I got an issue when I open a new terminal. It says like um, fast fetch config, something's going on with it. So this is also part of the build process. Um, I think I think it's because I don't have a fast fetch configuration in my I don't have a fast fetch configuration um and like Kitty is looking for this part. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go over to a different window and I'm going to, what's that? Looks like a fly. Alright, so I'm just going to go to a new window and I'm just going to cd dot config. Going to go over to my hyperland because I think the issue might be with hyperland because I have a keybind that launches like Kitty alongside fast fetch, and I think it's looking for that. I don't know where. My pipeline is a mess right now because I just haven't had the time to clean it up. Yeah, I think it's this one. So if you go over to this one, you could see that it's launches fast fetch just as the terminal get launched. So because I don't want to forget this, I might just do this just to remind myself that that's what I'm doing. And I will then remove this. So now we should have a plain terminal without fast switch. Nice. One problem down. Right, just gonna close that. So what else did I want to do? Um, so I think what I'm gonna do next is let's think together. Three, two, yeah. I was going to fix these issues because obviously I'm using like a new a recent update um, from the unstable branch. So I would need to fix some of these warnings because I don't want to see them again. For real, I don't want to make them kind of like break someday and I wouldn't know. So I'm gonna open this up on my send this to cd into my config. Oh, what's going on with me? It's probably because I'm on stream. I'm going to. So is this the problem is in program.zsh neighborhood? Probably one of this. is my config for ZSH, and I might need to change. What's the new one? Program.zsh syntax highlighting. The ZSH syntax highlighting. So they removed the enable, like they make it like a module, right? So it's not more. So it's syntax highlighting dot enable. Why do they have to do this though? I mean, it's not really. Maybe there's an extra option for syntax highlighting now. And then auto suggestion to enable. Okay, this one also they did like auto suggestion dot enable equals to true. And then also they did the same for syntax highlighting enabled. What about the enable completion? I think that remains like the same. Alright, so that remains the same. Okay, so alright. I think this is okay, but I think I did this in like multiple other places, so I'm just gonna do enable and oh, sorry, I'm not so good with Neovim yet. Um, space dash enable syntax highlighting. Alright, good. I'm just going to do dot. Just gonna do syntax highlighting dot enable equals to true. Then U2. Is it auto suggestions or auto suggestion? Okay, so remove the S. Enable equals to true. And then we can just do the suggestion. Alright, so which one again? Enable syntax highlighting. Syntax. I don't know why I had like different like configurations for ZSH. I should have just put them all in like a module and then enable them separately. Well, need to put that down. Dot enable. And I think I've been doing something wrong. So the auto suggestion should be a capital S maybe? Oh, it's not. Okay, I guess we're good. Auto suggestion. To enable equals true. Okay. Um, what about syntax highlighting? Syntax highlighting. Yeah, we can just do syntax highlighting. Enable equals to true. Alright, so I guess we're good now. So now we're just gonna do a Nix flick check. I think something might break. I just know. So I knew it. The option auto suggestion does not exist. Oh, that's weird. because Nix was telling me to change it, and I changed it, and now you're telling me it doesn't exist. Auto suggestion. Did I spell it wrong, maybe? Programs that auto suggestions. Don't know if it's true. So I think what OS is this? This is VPS. Um, I think maybe because like each and every OS has a different version of um like Nix that they have enabled. So there could be so let's do this. I guess let's just see there read switch. Oh, sorry. Next click check. I'm sure something's wrong somewhere. Programs SSH the value remove the future. I don't fix that. I don't fix that already. Let's see. Tool suggestion. So it says this does not exist. Yeah, because it should be no has. Okay, let's see that should work. If that breaks, then I guess it's going to be like a version um, kind of kind of problem. We also need to change SSH because currently we're using program.ssh.march block, and I think it says program.ssh default value we do remove in the future and manually set. We consider setting program.ssh.enable default config to false and manually set the default value you want to keep in the March block. Alright, so that passed, so I guess we're good. What I'm going to do now is for this one, I'm going to leave this in like I'm going to leave this, I guess, just an expect check. And now we're going to go over to program.ssh. Program.ssh. Nice. Which one do I got? I guess this one. So we have program.ssh dot enable, and then we have March block. What's name? Is Yep. Wants us to do this. I guess it wants us to kind of like put this in the could we do that? Does he have like a let's try something. Um, wow, this is something I like. Yep. Still the same thing, there's no difference. But we could say extra config. do I sort forward? Forward. Forward agent. Specify like about forward and forward identity agent. Identity agent. Where did I see that? Mark control master. So this should be like just like this for the agent no, but it wouldn't be in this. Just do that. Just do. Don't know. I guess something like this. What again? Control master. Forward agent. Control master. Control master. Using an OST file. It's like 4. Just equals to, I guess it would just be like slash ssh slash, yeah. This is a, should I call it default ssh config. What about compression? I think they should go somewhere far away. My skips. Let's just put a 9. And then 1, 2, 3. We're not using this. 2, 4. Let's bring 4. Yep, 2. Good. Compression. Compression. 4. Compression equals to no. What again? Server alive count max. Let's do server alive count max. Alive count max. Is this it? That's like 3. What again? What about server alive my arm art interval. That would be 0. Nice. Um, control part. Let's see that. To control. You know what I'm thinking about now? I don't like the way that I manually manually imputing the details into this, because if I do it for this, then I have to copy and paste the exact same thing in like every into every other users, which is it's just not it for me. So I'm thinking, how do we do this the next way? That's definitely a way to do it the next way. And if you wonder why I keep mixing the um the what's the word? The symbol for the string with the art symbol, is because I changed my keyboard layout from the UK to the US or something. I don't know. It just keeps. I don't really like that. SSH/master. Okay, what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna get this because I don't really know. And then we have control persist, which would be no. Are we good now? Ash non os. We could do ash non ost. That would also be a no. And then we would have. Oh my bad. The keys to agent. Keys to agent. I think we're good now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think we're good. We don't need to add like. So what I'm gonna do now is, if I do a Nix flick check, if it works for this particular like um SSH user, then it means that it is valid, right? So we're just gonna wait, see if that works, and I think it should. And while we wait, let's check. Is there any other stuff that we would need? Well, that's really what to config value. Um, okay, I have a problem. It's not exist. So non-host. Oh, sorry, it is hash non-host. And also I want to um enable default config. Set to true for now, just so we could know that we're okay. Just a mix fit check. Um, should work. Are we good? Sometimes I used to wish that when you do like a Nix flag check, it doesn't like go through each and every for agent is of type null or boolean. Oh really? Oh, forward agent. They said forward agent is of type null, not boolean. Well, let's find out. Forward agent. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna do a true. So this is why I do a Nix flick check, just in case. Yeah, back to what I was saying. So I don't like the fact that when you do a Nix flick check, it has to go through like each and every host you have in your system. So let's say you have like 10 to 20 hosts in your system, you have to actually wait for like each of them to get like evaluated. I just don't really like that. I wish there's a much like better way to do it. Just like when you run a Nix flick like rebuild, you could specify like the host that you want to get up a life interval. Server life interval is of type null or signed integer. What does it mean signed integer? Because obviously you can't do this. Just maybe we could do this. I guess just gonna do 0. And I think I think this might also be like um yeah, just like when you run like Nix like rebuild, you could specify the host you want to build, you want to actually rebuild. So it doesn't go ahead and build all the hosts. Obviously, it wouldn't do that, but I wish you could do the same for a flick check. Specify what host you want to check, and so you don't have to like, wait for 10 hours. And compression is a boolean. So I think they change every like um oh, this should be false. Maybe all this needs to be put in. Let's see, control persist. Let's confirm once and for all, so we don't have to do it over again. Control persist. It's a string. Okay. I think some are string and some are not string. So next click check. And also we could save time. Maybe not. Specify port number to connect on remote host. Oh, you could do that. And you specify host name. Configure the take precedence of any of configurations. Whether to enable disable or default config. Well, again, So it says compression is not of type null or Boolean. So compression is not of type null or Boolean. So it needs to be Boolean. But then when I check compression, as you can see, ah, it is. Yeah, and I put Boolean, right? Compression. Is false not Boolean? Because I don't know what it's trying to tell me. Oh, my bad. I did not save it, so I just yeah, my bad. J. Um. Also, I want to check how to enable like I need to go to like the next. I need to see secrets. Trust secrets. I think I had the same thing. Not sure. Why am I getting the same problem that us done host? I think this one. So whiting is like every other um false. Maybe this would be like let's just confirm them all once and for all. Just to agent. That's a string. Good. As non host. Let's confirm as non host. Which now is this brilliant. Okay. So we get about control persist. Control persist. It's a string. Okay. Let's fix this one also so it doesn't like waste our time. So desktop manager. what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to do window and just delete all the way to the sorry, all the way to the left. P. What's the key to delete like left and right? Left. Good. And I'm going to try to get display manager. So I think that one is done. So if we quit this, then we do cart again. It didn't really like assign all of the. Okay, sorry, I didn't apply yet. So if we do XR display manager, service XR display manager, it's been changed to XR display manager. GNOME. So it's been removed from like the just gonna do previously um why does it paste so long? So now the X server has been removed. So it's display manager, not X server. Nice. So we're just gonna we could oh they're both different. Okay, they're both different. I was about to join this display manager and the desktop manager together because I thought they're the same thing. Or rather than them being in like two separate lines, they could just be in like an attribute set. But then I figured out that they're not the same. And so Excel the deep input, do deep input. So like, why is there no XRs anymore? It's unfair. Alright, now we could do a Nix flick check. And when that passes, we would just be happy. Hmm. I think I should be good now. But then Alright, so the only problem we have now is oh I thought we is the one we I don't think we should have XRs anymore. Okay, good. Now we're good. What else again should we take off? I think we're good. Oh. Okay, so you see now we have everything we need. Makes sense. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to we can do that, but This right here is very wrong. When you define a let block, right, and then you don't just set this to true because what is neighbor default config equals to true when it's just a definition with values. I think ChatGPT might be kind of like dumb sometimes, but nice. Now I want to know what that does. No go. Is it Nix no go or what? I think it's Nix no go. No go that. Yep, this one. We want to make this. I understand this, but it's kind of not in simple words. So I need to know what it does. Can you explain? Can you explain recursive update in simple words? All cool stuff. Deep dot recursive update is a deep map between two next dictionary attribute set next. We have two types of merge. Merge. We have the normal merge. And the normal merge is more of a no four. Second, we have the deep merge. The deep merge is more of a merge split like B and A into one sort. The reason why I usually have this written out is because um sometimes like when you don't want to like, go back to ChatGPT and like have to like tell it like, hey, you know what, can you tell me what this is? Like I might forget this tomorrow, right? And I also might need this exact same thing again. So I wouldn't have to like go back to like the AI and say, remember this other day when you told me like this is how you do stuff? I want you to like tell me again and stuff like that. So you don't always want that. So you always want to make it that you have like your own cached place like, where you can just easily quickly go and just figure out what is going on. Now it should be like much another place. So that's basically why I have them written out this way. So it might take a long time, yes, but once you get used to it, it really helps a lot. So if both sides have a key and both values are attribute set, it merges them recursively. If the right side has a key that the left side doesn't, it just adds it. If the key exists on both sides and one of them is not a set, the right wins. So basically it merges like two um, nested dictionary together. So I'm just gonna do this. That's one Nix stuff to my dictionary. And, so now I don't have to do this each time I want to set a default config. I could just do this lib dot recursive updates and just say default um, SSH. Okay, so it doesn't work for. Oh, it does, my bad. So I was doing something stupid. It should be a equals to right after this. What the? Yep. Then I guess this might also need the same thing, just like lib dot recursive updates. It's a default SSH config. Now each of them would have Dart, so I don't have to like specify them. Maybe I could just to make sure that I avoid the mistake. Just gonna set default SSH to student. Now we're just gonna do yes. Window change yes. Now the first thing I did was Decide with this, you know, next switch. I think it was secret vault. What's the name? Secret vault. Uh, I don't think I will be able to use this. We need to do some other stuff. Like, for example, we need to um, because it's not my SSH key. I don't have my SSH key yet inside of the secret.nix file, so there's a possibility that it wouldn't decrypt the keys that I need. Hmm, I'm not sure, like, Okay, so I'm just gonna do that though. Should but before that, I'm gonna SSH to my other machine and try to see what could be going on. So SSH. So I'm just gonna do my next click. Gonna clear the route, or maybe I'm just gonna do this because I don't think it's in here. It's in. Any other file? I don't like this. I need to fix this. Alright, good. Um, do I need to do this? Maybe. They brought in like a different part. We can make this work, but now I just have the key like right there. I don't want to do that. I want to have the key in a different place. So let's create a new one, shall we? Let's just create a new one. I think it was that one from remember. Just gonna cd dot slash public key. I'm just gonna do mk public key. Okay, something is wrong. This is the directory. Obviously, it should be directory. Do I get this? Shouldn't do that. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, it's my bad. Okay, so we generate the keys regardless of like um just gonna do like have that, we're just going to we could just delete we just delete that like just say I want to delete the words. We would say something like okay, we could just do like we could just do something easy like just like PWD or something. Get the part and then we can just do SSH. And we can then try to do that. Let's do that. Um, why is there like modules in there? Not modules, we have just name. Then we don't. What? Good, now we have the keys. Do GS. But one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to push the private keys too. So I think Yeah, now I only have the kids. Okay. What else can we do? We have to create one for the roots too. So we would just do like no SSH. And then we just do a root and then a user. So we could just do like this would kind of look the same because I have to root Nix OS. So how's that gonna work? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to do. Okay. Right now we only have the public key, so now that we have that, we're just gonna do like refactoring. To create an old key also. Just do like slash. My bad. Okay, we good. So what we can do now is send this to a tree. For now, we're gonna put this into the nvim. Let's do cd dash like that next. What I do now is secret. All right. Why do I keep thinking that that is in there? Okay, I guess we need to just do like a V. Let's do that. And what we need to do next is we need to say that we have like a do I type this in? Because it's too. I think we need Nix to be like enabled. Let's see if we could do that. Yeah. Nix. Oh, what's that? Hmm, what's the problem? Why is it unable to download that? I think it's secret. Oh yeah, I think I'm. Is it? Oh, I think I know why it's private. Let's get my phone. Right, good. Now we have to make it public. So we're just gonna do again. Video like next week check. Good. Now we have that. We have a secret fetched already. So what do we do next? Oh. Uh, I want to know why we set false to this. It's kind of unclear to me. Uh, why do we set false to this input? Um, in my to this you see to this flake input to this flake input. So when you define like this, you turn it just to play preview for other source. Email this should be tell if you press could define the payments for further process flake. Okay, but uh, what if I made updates to the repo When does he pull it? Is it every time I rebuild? Oh, I just find that out. When does it put it? So it works when you update nothing, but like when you so like only when you run X-Wing updates, that's when does this work. Let's see if we do it like oh, so that means this is gonna work. If we say update imputes and then we pass in like ghosty, can we do that? Can we do next week update imputes ghosty? Let's do the same thing. I guess there's like a different one. I think he might be like updated and stuff. Outdated. I think we just have to pass in like impure. If we do like next wait update the impute impure. Anyways, we're going to just let's do like let's go. How do I update a specific impute in like specific bits. This was like 2023. This is old. You can't like Nix update secrets. Oh, that works. So I don't know you can do that. So can you do Nix update um ghosty or STTY? Like how do you know when it does update it? We're gonna come back to it. We're gonna come back to it. Let's let's just do this, right? Let's put this into thank you for that. Let's do like four. I think I made a mistake. Read file. Say testing Nginx equals to remote repo. We could just do that. Save X. That should give us a new Git. Does give us um did I actually have it as a note? I did. Mm, okay, let's create more. Let's do the other one. Just do like dot slash minio s3. Just do minio s3 slash that age. That should, I'll just say username, test username, password, password. That makes sense. Then we could do that. Now we should have a new menu. Good. So what if we want to like head it? Like if we do, let's say we do Nix. What's the word for it? If we do Nix, let's say we want to edit secret one and again secret one. Okay, there's a problem because it's a custom like SSH key without an identity flag. I don't think it would be able to um I think it'd be able to like identify what key we're supposed to use. So let's create an identity flag for our new keys. Should be in home.nix. We are just going to do like it's a the introvert NixOS equals to deep dot recursive update default. Then we'd say hostname equals to the introvert NixOS. And we say we want identity file to be in um um dot slash ssh slash oh sorry slash ssh slash exa the introvert next to us. Boom. And there we go. And we could then say user. I don't know. User is still the same person though. User is the introvert. There we go. And then we just do dot. And then we close. We close and we save. Okay, so I guess we've done that. Can we do the same thing for a don't know. Like you create an identity for let's find out because I haven't done it before. Where is the bad boy? So can we create an identity for a host user? Oh, sorry, for a root user. Well, um, yeah, what about thinking, buddy? What about thinking, buddy? Yes, you can do that. You can give root an index. Uh, for root. No, you give him in the wrong thing. So what I want to do is, I mean something like this. So what I mean is something uh, like, like this. Try to blend this configure and reuse Chris models. Or build Nix. Yeah. I know. But what I'm saying is, yes, but this works for just the home user. What about the root user SSH? Which affect only regular user is the way. Yeah. So step by step, we do it much book, and we could. Hmm, this is just shit. No, this is just shit. I'm gonna try and see if if this would work for a root user. So I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna see if this would work for a root user. We could say a root user would be root NixOS, and then we do something like lib dot recursive update default. But okay, I don't know. It might work. Equals to, you could say root NixOS, and then we could close to this identity file. Identity file equals to, we could say dot. Okay, this is where we have to be smart. Slash etc slash um, ssh slash root nixos. So the reason why I think this might not work is because this is impure. I feel because there's always like a problem with like Nix and uh, fetching external file from um, Nix and fetching like external file from from like outside of the Nix like ecosystem, like Nix store, I'd say. So I feel like this might be impure stuff, but what should I do in here? I'm just gonna say just gonna say Nix because I'm not the one that need access to it. So if we do sudo nix attribute switch, we might run into a problem which is going to be impure. I feel we might. But if we do not, then yay. But if we do, then nay. Oh, tell me we want, please. Okay, that was a successful run. Mm. That was a successful run. Let's find out something. So, eh, hmm, I was thinking maybe like, no. Maybe I should do like dot Nginx. So hopefully it works this time around and try adding an SZ key or I think it just wants you to like add one to the home user, not the root user, but either way, I like both. I just hope we don't go through. Okay, now that we have, okay, still doesn't work. Okay, the problem. Let's run it again. Since we already specify like the SSH keys for root NixOS and intro NixOS, um, I think I made a mistake somewhere. So root is just root, it's just like one key. Okay, I get it now. So I think we're still on the right part. Intro and exercise. The intro and exercise. Okay, we have user exercise or friends exercise. The user is exercise. A user is exercise. I'm trying to think about. Okay. Let's key this again. Um, Alright, so for some reason it's not finding the SSH keys that it's supposed to use for the decryption. It keeps saying that we need to specify like an identity file, and I'm thinking like I, I don't I don't want to specify identity and identify it every time I want to decrypt the key. I want to just be able to decrypt the key without specifying identity file. But what can we do? So we already have this, and then we say okay, the user is Nix, the user is Nix. Maybe we could change this to the introvert instead, and then we wouldn't have a problem. But if we do, then um, we have the exit key in the pod. Exit key in the pod. We do see the Nix as a bit switch. Then we add public keys as the part. Once this is specified identity part, which I don't want to specify. I just like assume it would go straight to like the part and check for. Yeah, it does need. I think it does need an identity part now. Is there a way to avoid like, or is there a way to tell it like, what, just go check the .ssh, right? It's all there, right? Don't be annoying. Um, I guess I just, but if I do it this way, then how does the what was the what was called name of the crypto? So we could say um, what's the name of this? What's the name of this Nix. So there is no options for ADEX. Interesting. So now I'm stuck. So I think Claude might be able to do something. Like at least teach me something. Claude, let me see. You could just tell me you have something to help me with this shenanigans. We could say so I am using like a custom SSH keys and that's area you can find this private key. So you don't have a request private key and expert location. So use the keyboard the readers for may not exist. So what you don't know is you know one thing. I think I have been looking at something, or maybe I'm just tired. Oh my God, yeah, I think it's my problem. I don't know if I was sleeping or I was just tired. Introvert. So that's that. So if I did I not have that? Introvert slash form. Just introvert slash form. Curious. Slash. I think I'm tired. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to delete this one. So I'm going to delete this one. Good. I'm going to go back here. Going to see what the problem is. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like the thing is um yeah, I think remote host you could specify like the identity part for okay, I do understand. I do understand. So what I'm gonna do is I guess I would need to specify a part. So if I go to this to if I go to like cd.ssh, so here's the part. Different. So when we specify that, we would be able to decrypt the keys. I get it. The raised key has been naive. did work. Interesting. So what we could do is we could still use it, but in our case we would have to add identity. So I'm just gonna get this. Gonna get this. Um, wiki, and then we could put like identity, but definitely do you like get that one? Oh, identity is like after, so it's just be key names. Then we have identity, and then we have the part to private key, private, private key. Nice, and we could um we could use both root or um user or and if we want to like rekey, just encrypting um, custom key. Just so I don't hadn't forget next time. Um, do we also have to parse in like an identity when we want to like rekey? I'm gonna try first. Okay, we do like okay, so we want to rekey, but we're going to parse in like yeah, rekey is quite easy though. It's just that rekey. I don't think rekey wants that. So let's just say we do like I guess it doesn't take you like my bad. It shouldn't be that one for minor. It should be something like um good. Now what I want to do now is I want to rekey. If you want to rekey this, you have to do rekey. What the? So the identity was able to like rekey uh both the secret one and the minor because they have the home key in common. Now let's see if we'll be able to rekey with the um the other one, which I don't think it would work because they don't have the same key in common, right? It would be slash etc slash. I think we tried that already. So we're able to rekey we're not able to rekey minor because well minor doesn't like minor is not connected to like the uh to the home key, sorry, to the root key. So what we're gonna do now is we might just do this, change these two keys, and then just uh kind of like rekey um so word test me. Just do that. So now that we already done that, if we want to rekey both of them, we should be able to do that. As you can see, we could rekey them with both the home key, both the root key, and then the home key will also rekey them together. Perfect. So the only thing is that we have to specify the paths to like um like the keys in order for them to be in order for Nix to be able to like say, oh, I know you guys, I'm gonna rekey you guys. But if we don't have the parts there, then unfortunately, no, no, no. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to keep this command because it looks like it's very important, so I don't forget. And yeah, that's the command to rekey. T specified. So whenever we use like a custom key, this part to the identity has to be specified because then it needs to like know that because by default it goes straight to the the general key that everyone created, which is the ED 221 to 25519 SSH key. So it goes to like uh the SSH key to find that, right? But in the case of when everyone doesn't like want that, where we have like a custom key, just like what I had, then uh there's no way it's going to like um find that. There's no way it's going to say, okay, so this is it. This is a key that I want to use to decrypt this key. This is a private key I want to use for decryption. It's going to keep giving the same error. What was it? Yeah, no identity found to decrypt secret key age one. Um, even though we have an identity, but because the identity we have, the name of the identity for the private key we have is a custom name. So it doesn't by default look for custom name. As you can see, by default it looks for ID RSA and it looks for uh, ID ED25519, which in this case we're not using anymore. Uh, so yeah, best way to do it, just specify the part and we're good to go. But what I'm kind of thinking about now is uh, in terms of like remote deployment, um, what if we don't want to like specify the part? In this case, like remote deployment, we just want to make sure that it knows exactly where the key is. And I think in order to do that, what we have to do is when we have a secret.nix file that is using that particular key, we just have to manually specify like a part. So we would have like a age equals to, and we'd have like a secret, uh, secret. I don't know how to spell secret. Secret equals to. Then we would have like identity pod equals to, and then it would be like an attribute set. Not attribute set. It would be like an array of like the parts to the keys. Like right now we don't have this because this is just for the um, encryption. We cannot obviously make use of the exact same key in this place. No, it's not gonna work. So the part could be slash you know, you just do like that slash dot conf ssh slash, and you could just say like the introvert. So and then you would also have like your you also have like your service in here, which would be like, you could be like a LinkedIn service. Let's just do that. That would be an attribute set, and then we would get this, put this inside. So we would do. All right, so it would be something like this. We have a service, we have a part, and we would also add a part to the key itself. I forgot the name, but there's a name for it. I think it's I don't know, keys or something. And then you do like dot slash. It could be like minor, and then you mine your, and then you specify the key, and then it would just be like that. And then you could also do like owner to kind of specify who is going to be making use of the key. In this case, it might be the home user that would be making use of it. And yeah, sorry, this has to be like this. The introvert, just do that one. So in this case, it would be the home user making use of it. And yeah, so this makes sense. So now we have a reusable secret vault. I kind of love how this is. I'm just gonna delete this because I'm not using it now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna push this to Git status. Ooh, Git hard. Git commit. Just say chore updates to I don't know. Um, how do I give it? Key vault upgrade. What's going on? Oh, sorry. Git push origin main. There we go. Um, we have our keys. Our keys could be encrypted and decrypted anytime we want it to. We have our public keys pushed to Git. Our private key is somewhere on the system. The only way for us to decrypt our key to with our public key is to specify the identity part to a private key. And there we go. So I don't really think this is like useful in any ways because um I don't know, because we're not really like we're not really like SSH into like this. So I might not keep this like other um because I thought this would like fix my problem, but no, it doesn't. So I'm just gonna delete this. And what else am I gonna do? I'm going to yeah. Let's see if we could fetch like Nix updates secrets. Wow, I don't know we could do that. So you see that this never used to work. I think it's new. I think it's new now. Now we could fetch the latest update, and we have the recent one. If we run that again, right? So what I'm gonna do now is write that down. I think it is Nix OS. Should I do like just gonna put it in and you know it's up update Nix inputs without updating without updating uh all system without auditing all system all system, and then we could just do 123 date, and then we'd say 2025 tags. We could say should we say project Nix? We could say project um, yeah, like service C slash flick. Perfect. So, yeah, is the recent, or should I say, new command for updating a flick input without updating the entire system. You could say this helps to avoid breaking changes, and also fetch in updates anytime it's needed. And we could just say it's Nix Flick update impute name. Say impute the name and give an example. We could say example. Then we could say I I did a Nix Flake update and I got results that way. Example, I did a Nix Flake update and that yields a results 1, 2, 3. Do that. Now just okay. Now that that has been done, um, yeah. Now I'm happy. I'm glad. So what I'm gonna do next is try to make use of the the secret that I have added to my flick. Continue with Google. What else am I gonna do? Continue. Um, okay. I think I'm done with this one now. The next thing I want to do is create a dev container for coding using our manager. I definitely want to do this, but I think I'm going to do that later on. Configure the action to be those. So I'm going to do this later. Keep a list of host port running on server. Um, I do want to do this, but I don't have the time to like. Gonna close this. No, no, I'm just gonna bring this over here. Just take this. Right, so I do want to do this, but don't have the time to. Yeah, this I want to do later on, so I might just move this over. The next thing I want to do is make use of. Just gonna do like home lab template. Make use um of um custom secrets in services. One line summary of the tags. as a user, I want to, not as a user, as, yeah, as a user, I don't care. I want to be able to, that's so weird. I want to be able to um, make use of my, uh, feel like my secrets uh, from, feel like I'm not sure if I structure this well, but I understand what I mean. I'm just gonna do that. Flex Y. So, so I can have a centralize, yep, um, place to keep all my secrets and uh, make sure the setup works fine. When so I'm done when secret is being used by a service, and also when secret is being used by a service, and also when um identity part to private private key is resolved. So yeah, that's when I'm done, and I'm just going to put this under um, infrastructure and 2025 and load. Just gonna say lab. I think I have one for like Nix create, and also can I put this on to do. I think that this is in some way related to or is not parent sub issue. No, do I have to create that? It, it can just like apply template. Like you should be able to like mark as, yeah, it's what I want to do. Sub issue of um should I say what's the name? Secrets secrets. Yeah, nice. And yeah, so that's all for today, guys. I appreciate you guys that take it within your time to watch, and um yeah, have a good day, and see you when I see you. Bye, guys.